Hello, I'm Dr. Vanita Rattan and this channel is dedicated to skincare for skin of colour. So I'm a doctor, but I'm also a cosmetic formulator, and you can follow me on Instagram at the Hyperpigmentation Clinic, where you can see all our before and after photos, but also I talk a lot about our YouTube channel and the videos that we're going to release and ask you questions. So if you love skincare, and specifically if you've got skin of colour, it's worth following. So just so you can ask me questions. Right, so today's video has been asked about a lot, and that is LED masks, because they look sci-fi, they look sexy, they look cool, they look like they work. But do they? That is the question. They're supposed to treat everything from scarring to pigmentation to aging to acne. What we want to discover today is, number one, is it true? And number two, how robust are the studies? So what is LED treatment? So different wavelengths of visible light give you different colors and different penetration of the skin. So red light, for example, is thought to work on fibroblasts. Fibroblasts are the cells which produce collagen. Collagen is the protein which is the scaffolding of our skin. You know, it really is key to keep us looking youthful. So theoretically, red light is thought to help reverse the degradation, the breakdown of collagen that naturally happens as we age. Some studies have actually shown that it can stimulate hair growth in female and male pattern baldness as well. So blue light is actually thought to reduce acne by reducing the amount of sebum being produced by the sebaceous gland, which means that there's less plugging of the hair follicle. That means there's less availability of acne to be able to be produced. Blue light's also thought to be able to kill Cutibacterium acnes as well. We do, however, need more research to see the longevity of the results and also to assess the effectiveness. It's important to know that these home LED devices have lower power than professional ones. However, it's really important to protect your eyes. I think it's really important to know that this is still a new technology, and FDA approval basically only assesses for safety, not efficacy. The efficacy is still dubious because all we have right now are small trials. We haven't had an independent, large, double-blinded trial happen yet. You know, it's hard to know for sure until that takes place. I think my biggest concern for skin of colour and LED masks are that we don't know over a long period of time how this energy hitting our skin is going to affect our melanocytes. What we do know so far is that UV light, infrared rays will also increase the activity of our melanocyte. Any inflammation will trigger our melanocyte. One scratch, one bite, one burn, and our melanocytes are triggered. Here, we don't know how this energy is going to react with our melanocytes over a long period of time. And because in skin of colour, our melanocytes are large and easily triggered, it wouldn't surprise me that if you had melasma and you did this treatment, melasma would worsen. It wouldn't surprise me because it would make perfect sense. As I treat melasma and I treat pigmentation and I myself get melasma, I would never put this on my own face, and I never recommend it to my clients either, because until I know in melasma clients what happens with LED light energy on the skin for years or years later, it's just not worth it. I would, however, put this on my scalp in order to get better hair growth. I'm happy to do that because I'm not worried about pigmentation on my scalp, and I would be happy for anyone with skin of color to put this on their scalp. But I would say with skin of color, I'd probably avoid this until we get a large double-blinded clinical study specifically for skin of color with people who have melasma to see what effect happens. I'd also avoid this if you're on Roaccutane or if you have any rashes. Don't forget, one of the side effects of this can be inflammation. As we know, inflammation triggers melanocytes, which leads to pigmentation. So if you have sensitive skin, avoid. If you have melasma, I'd avoid. Or to be honest, any inflammation of the skin I'd avoid. Please don't forget to download your free guide for skin of colour. The link is in the description box below. I'm in the comment section for 1 hour at the launch of every single video. So when you subscribe, hit that notification bell and tick all so you know when I'm there for that hour so I can help you live. Thank you very much for listening, and please write down any comments that you want me to help you with next.